Once upon a time, there was a man named Fabio. But this Fabio wasn't like our original Fabio, for he had no third nipple. But he had a set of his own problems, though.
Of course, as everyone does.
Of course.
This Fabio was a distant relative of the other Fabio.
Like third cousin twice removed.
Absolutely. But this Fabio, he was a little smarter than the other one.
Oh, the smart is good?
Yeah.
All that hair didn't get in the way?
No, not this time. This time, the hair actually helped him be smarter.
Oh, smart hair. It's all the vitamins and the hairspray and the gel.
Yes,
so
it
good
soaked into the
scalp
and
and
made
the
it
brain
smarter.
absorbed it. And, yeah. But see, the problem was that he started using this one kind of hairspray that had some, like, toxins in it, and he didn't realize it. And he really liked this hairspray because it smelled good. So he would shh, 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 and he would spray a lot. And what happened is this toxin absorbed into his brain, which was the start of all of his problems. And, well, his problem was that every now and then, he would spontaneously act like an animal. Any animal. Just a random animal. At the oddest times.
Like yesterday, he was at church, and all of a
I was
sudden...
totally thinking church.
In fact, he was even sitting up on the stand because he was supposed to speak. And all of a sudden, he just started acting like a monkey.
A monkey.
Monkey.
Oh.
See, he started going like this.
And the bishop said, "It's not your turn, Fabio. It's not your turn. In a minute, Fabio, it will be your turn." And Fabio started going, and, well, it scared the children and the congregation.
Because monkeys are scary.
Well, there was a baby in the third row who had a jar of bananas. And that's what set Fabio off. And he leaped over the pulpit. And this baby, he's charging at the baby, and the baby's going, and Fabio grabs a jar of bananas, opens it up, and then he comes back too, and he says,
I don't even like bananas.
"What am I doing? And why is this kid screaming at me? And why did I rip my shirt off?" It was very confusing. So the bishop decided that there needed to be some sort of intervention. Because, and well, Fabio's wife, because he was married, she had to agree. Because, well, sometimes he would act like a rhino in their living room. And he broke a few things. So they decided to do this intervention. They didn't know it was the hairspray causing the problem.
Oh.
And, well, the wife didn't use the hairspray because, well, Fabio is very possessive of his hair products. And he doesn't share.
I thought it was because she was bald.
It might have been because it might have been for that reason too. She just used this lotion on her head to make it all soft and supple. So the bishop decides to pay for Fabio's treatment.
That was nice of him.
They go to the doctor. And the doctor says, "Well, I am not a zoologist. But I can try and help figure out what's causing the problem." So they decide to do a PET scan. So Fabio is laying on the table, getting this PET scan. And, well, in the middle of the PET scan, he decides that he is a
Giraffe.
giraffe. And he started licking it with a long tongue. Now, like giraffes have like super long tongues.
Does Fabio have a super long tongue?
Well, see, with this disorder that he has, his brain just zapped, and the muscles in his tongue loosened, so it could extend further out when he's a giraffe.
That is amazing.
It is amazing. It's part of the disorder. And so this really surprised the doctors, and they had to stop the scan. But they were able to get some valuable information because, well, he became an animal while the scan was taking place, so they could see what was happening in his brain to know what was happening. Yeah.
In his brain.
In his brain. So they used this information and said, Fabio, I'm not sure how to break this to you, but your father was really a cow. And you have these animal DNA in you, and some kind of toxin got into your bloodstream, and when it hit that DNA, it's causing this syndrome. And this syndrome is called I want to be an animal syndrome. And there's nothing we can do except a lobotomy.
And well, Fabio didn't want a lobotomy because he was kind of smart. And he didn't want to lose that. And because, you know, he had gorgeous hair, but he really didn't want to be appreciated just for his looks. He wanted people to appreciate him for what was inside.
His wife said, Fabio, it's okay to be bald. We can we can shave off your hair and glue it onto a doll head, and then we can save it, and so you can still use your hair products on your hair, and then we can do a lobotomy, and everything will be okay.
I think that makes everything okay.
And we'll save your smartness. Like, we'll cut around the smartness in your brain. We'll leave the
They
smartness.
can do that? Because I think I need a lobotomy then.
This doctor was really amazing. And when they did that PET scan, they could see the smart parts light up.
Wow. I'm impressed.
So Fabio decided that he wasn't okay with that. And eventually, he had a breakdown to where he was always acting like a meerkat. Burrowing. Trying to dig holes.
Dig a tunnel.
So they had to institutionalize him
It's very unfortunate.
at the zoo.
But the good news is, he attracted a lot of people who weren't really interested in going to the zoo. They were willing to come to see the meerkat man named Fabio.
And the other good news is that his wife remarried a really rich man. The end.